Hey, all you rock and roll junkies. Welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll Junkie. I'm your host, Johnny Skank. We got a lot to get to tonight. We got, we got Lonnie having a fucking epileptic fit, man. What the? You're in the fucking shot, man. What the?
The brackets are in.
The brackets are in? All right, welcome to a special episode of Rock and Roll Junkie. I'm your host, Johnny Skank. With me today, Dr. Carrie Conti, specialist in human development. We'll ask what human development is later, but I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Also, the drummer in the fantastic band out of Austin, Texas, the Mittens. They just did a reunion show that looked real good.
It was great.
And you can follow her on Instagram. To her immediate left is Eenor. Eenor has been in this rock industry for 3 decades, going on 3 decades. And best known perhaps for your work with Les Claypool, playing guitar on a lot of famous things that you probably have heard of, such as someone was telling me your guitar was on the South Park theme, but is that true? And it is, man. So
really?
That guitar, man, it's him on South Park.
That's cool.
I'm on the second half.
Right?
Yeah, but that's the good half.
There's the first half, and then there's the second half. And really, I'm not barely playing anything. I'm doing more of an effect, going.
Well, the effect has
cool.
thrilled millions, tens of millions of people. One
Sure,
of the
at least.
South Park, one of the great cartoons of our time.
Truly.
All right, so it's a special episode. We've got brackets to discuss. But first, as always, it's Telephone Tuesday, where we're going to listen to the voicemails that came in. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Johnny, big fan of yours on The Problematics. I saw you do a show a few years ago, and you told a very, very funny story about a band that was supporting you on the road called No TP. They were a Japanese anti-toilet paper outfit. I was wondering if you could stop forgetting the details, but my wife and I just love that story, and we love the show, and good luck, and thank you for taking my call.
Hey, you're welcome. And best wishes to you and your wife. No TP, I did tell this story. So we were, No TP was a Japanese quartet, good rock and roll band. Their entire platform, every song they did, they were anti-toilet paper. No TP, like no FX, but they were no TP. What we found out, it's like, what the fuck's these guys' problem, man? It's like, what's their fucking beef with toilet paper, man? We found out, so they were pro-bidet, for environmental reasons and shit. There's like toilet papers, and they had, they claimed the hygiene, They were sponsored by Toto, not the band, who we'll talk about later, the bidet company. They were evangelical and trying to get people to convert to bidet use. And, they would travel with this one of those big porta toilet things, with, door after door, all bidets. Not a fucking single piece of toilet paper, the whole thing. And they were trying to convert people. And they almost did. But, man, after being on the road with them for about 3 weeks, man, these guys weren't exactly April fresh, man. So anyway, that's that story, man. No TP. All right, thanks for your call, man. We got another one coming up.
Hello, Rock and Roll Junkie.
Hey.
Besides Phil Collins, who are some other of the best drummers in the world?
All right, besides Phil Collins, we've had this person call before, and I believe they're getting a little more clever disguising their voice. It's a guy, it's this fucking nut in India, man, who's got this hard-on for Phil Collins, man. He's like, Phil Collins is the best. I was like, what about Steve Gadd? He's like, no, Phil Collins way better. You're a drummer.
I am.
And Ronnie, I played with you. You smacked those fucking skins pretty good yourself, man. In addition to, making your own guitars and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, do you think Phil Collins is the greatest drummer of all time? Nah.
Not mine.
Eat that fucker. What about you, Ryan? Phil Collins, man? I mean, is he on, is he even in top 10? Let's just settle that one. We can maybe get this.
I mean, it depends on the context. If you want to put like AOR, radio, cultural relevance in that drum fill.
Yeah.
Right?
The Heat of Night or whatever.
It's one of the best. I can feel it coming in the air.
But, I mean, I go to John Bonham if I'm going to be on AOR radio.
Yeah,
It's like,
Bonzo.
Right.
Bonzo.
I mean, I could put at least 5
Bonzo
easily
all
ahead.
day long over
All day
fucking
long.
Phil Collins. I mean, the thing about Phil is he could sing and play drums pretty well, but so could Levon Helm, Don, the guy from the fucking Eagles, man, Don Henley, man. Yeah, he's like, I can feel it, boys of summer. He's banging away. That's another topic, man. We'll get into that, drummers that can sing good,
If you were going to say, like, the most air-drummed
Yeah.
Phil,
No question about
That
it.
and Wipeout.
yeah.
Wipeout.
Yeah, that's true. That goes a little
Right?
further back. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you're right.
The most,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom.
People
And
who don't play drums do the air drum
Do
thing.
that. Yeah.
no question about it. So, all right, man. The caller in Bangalore, India. I'm not going to pretend it's not that person. It's actually a guy disguising his fucking voice as a girl, man. But there, are you happy? Enjoy that restraining order, motherfucker. Okay, next one, man. What a fucking freak.
I am an aspiring guitar player and wondering if you have a gun to your head, you take a Gibson Les Paul or a Fender Telecaster. Thank you.
Age-old question, Telly versus Fender. This aspiring rock and roll guitarist also sound like a fucking aspiring throat transplant candidate. No, I'm just shitting you, pal, man. Hey, yeah, what do you don't
I'm
have
out
a
on
dog
that
in
one.
this fight,
Nope,
Ryan.
not at all. That's not
Gun.
my...
He said, gun to your head.
Gun to my head.
And we're, I'm assuming I'm gonna spice it up. The best of the best. The best Telly or the best fucking
Exactly.
Les Paul.
I mean, I find them both really irritating
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa.
as guitars go. Neither one of them is my full-on jam. But, gun to my head, Telly.
Oh.
Nice. I agree, and I also agree. I have a GNL made by Leo Fender, and it's sort of it's a Telly basically, but yeah. And I also agree with the point about they're not the perfect thing, man. There's no real perfect guitar. You're gonna say, yeah, there is. I made it, man. I fucking built the thing, man.
Set me up.
But there is one,
You
man.
took my line.
Go to Eenor.com, man. You can order one right now, man. He'll sign the
great.
fucking thing for you. All right, we got time for one more. Where we got to go? I know we got to go to a break in a little bit, but what do we got?
If the Grateful Dead are going to face against Santana this year, it's the biggest no-brainer. In rock music history, hope you make the right choice.
Whoa, that's
That's-
a bracket caller with a vague threat.
I thought that was like a witness.
It sounded like he was, Hispanic American, which is great. Some of the best fucking music comes from, they love rock and roll then. But there was the vague threat. I got a feeling he's going to vote for Santana. And what he's talking about is bracket week, which we're going to get into. Do we have time for one more phone call?
We got one more.
We got one more. All right.
I am an inspiring guitar player.
This is that same motherfucker
and
from...
wondering if you have a gun to your head.
Neither. We just sort of answer that, man. I feel like I'm in a fucking Twilight Zone episode, man. Guy just called, man.
Hey, Johnny, I've been with this girl now, Adore, for going on 9 months now, and, no complaints whatsoever. Except one thing is when we make love, she prefers classical music.
Huh.
And
Wow.
my question is twofold. Is classical okay to bone to? And number two, how do you adapt to the lack of backbeat?
Lack of backbeat.
That's it.
Lack of backbeat while boning to classical music. That's a problem that also has plagued humanity since time fucking immemorial. Like, how do you get that backbeat if you? I don't know. I'm gonna ask you.
I'd say Mozart instead of Beethoven all day long.
All right.
Big thundering
if you got
crescendos and Mozart over Beethoven.
What about a little Bach for like the tender?
Definitely Bach. Yep.
What about fucking
Boyd Wagner?
No Wagner. I was gonna say that.
Definitely no Penderecki.
That Flight of the Valkyries, man. That sort of like ups the stakes a little bit too much. You're like, it might be a little jarring.
I mean, I think he
mood.
needs to go with it because his lady, that's what she likes. And how nice that.
Yeah,
she
put
can
some
enjoy...
fucking earplugs in your
Right,
thing,
exactly.
Man. Just enjoy life, man. Don't be an asshole about
Listen
it, man.
to
Be
the
lucky.
doctor.
Be lucky you got music, because.
Be lucky you got a lady.
Yeah, be lucky you got a. And he adores her.
He
apparently.
adores her.
9 months. They've
Do
been
whatever
going
you
on.
need to do to keep that rolling.
Talk to me in a year, dude. No, I'm just kidding, man. Hey, we got to go to break right now. When we come back, we are going to talk about a different sort of musical problem, the brackets. You're watching Rock and Roll Junkie. We'll be back after these words. All right. So, yeah, those fucking voicemails, man. Some of those guys sounded like they needed a fucking fisherman's friend lozenge, man.
Yeah, I thought he said his girlfriend was a door.
Yeah, man, I know. It's weird. It's like the phone technology kind of sucks, man. Hold on.
I caught up.
Yeah, I'm just going to fucking light up real quick, man. But, so, you haven't seen me, actually, man. I just realized something.
Yeah.
You have not seen me since I got cancer.
Oh, I didn't know you had cancer.
Yeah, it's been about, 3 months.
Oh. Are you in treatment?
In treatment?
Like for cancer?
Oh. You didn't... Cancer's that dog, man. It was that blind corgi that you saw in there. That's my dog, because the breeder,
Okay.
they had like
I was going to
12
say, I don't
puppies,
think
so they named him after the
smoking
zodiac.
is a great idea.
Pisces.
Right now.
No. I'm fit as a fucking fiddle. No, cancer's my
knowing that.
dog.
Ah,
I love cancer.
that
Cancer's
makes-
changed my life. I love living with cancer. I'll fucking save it. You probably have a good point about the fucking smoking, because I don't want to
do what
sound
you
like
have to do.
those guys, man. It's like every caller we get, man, it leaves a voicemail. Sounds like they fucking just fucking freebased a carton of Luckies, man. All right, we got 30 seconds, or we're going back, because we got to get into this. Oh, here, man. This is the biggest thing that I may have forgotten. Now, this is a double-sided sheet.
Okay.
These are our brackets, and what we're going to do is basically discuss, what these picks are, man. That like,
Oh, yeah.
we don't know who does these things really, but hey, I didn't mean to spook you with that. I've been thinking about changing the name of the dog, man.
Maybe. Because I think it really probably throws people.
But I thought, has it changed my life? And it's like, I thought you were talking about having a dog. It's like, yeah, he's a little angel. He can be a pain in the ass, but for the most part, cancer's been a very, very good addition to my life. All right, we're back. Rock and Roll Junkie. I'm here with Dr. Carrie Conti and Eenor at Eenor.com. We mentioned that before. Music, human development.
Yep.
Drummer also in the
Yes.
Austin, Texas outfit, the Mittens, who have been going on, around, I don't want to, around years.
Yeah, almost 30.
Hey, we've been in this business a long time.
Yeah, we have.
And, we're still rocking and rolling. That's at the end of the day. Hey, so bracketology. on your screen right now, the bracket is in, and this is why we're here today, man. We're going to get right into this. Rules of the game are simple. It's an elimination tournament. 64 musical artists of every stripe are on the bracket. Only 4 will remain at the end for you to bring their entire music catalog with you. It used to be to a desert island, but now for modern times, it's a safe house, one of those safe rooms, in case there's a fucking nuclear holocaust or unexpected, unforeseen natural catastrophe. You go to your safe room, like what for, the thing,
the
man.
bunker.
4, what 4 bands you're going to, the bunker.
Yeah.
It should be called bunker rock or bunker bracket.
Bunker junkie.
But we don't, we get the results. The results are in. Bunker junkie, I love it. Write that down, man. Where's fucking Lonnie, man?
Yeah, I want to know about the bunkers.
It's curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good sound system, probably.
Yes,
let's
electricity.
assume
I
that.
mean, the whole desert island thing was always like...
Yeah, what do you plug
you're
your
not-
fucking stereo into the palm tree, man?
Exactly.
It's
Unless
like,
you're on like
the-
the Lost Island and they got that crazy
True.
high-tech
That's true.
bunker.
Or Gilligan's Island, and you have the coconut.
Gilligan's Island, they wanted for nothing there.
They wanted for nothing.
And they made those coconut cream pies so appetizing. I just used to love that show and the whole, examination of society and class structure. Anyway, all right, brackets are in. So on the left side of the screen, and the viewers can see this, what we're talking about. We're going to start here with matchup number 1. And, my God, they started this tournament off with a fucking barn burner. Who do we got?
I mean, this one is, I think it's tough, but I'm going with...
It's Chuck Berry versus
I'm going
Little
with Little
Richard.
Richard.
Little Richard.
Yeah.
The doctor has spoken, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ryan, what do you...
I mean...
Oh, man,
I
know who I'm voting for.
definitely Johnny Be Good was the first song I learned on guitar.
Wow.
My teacher
That's kind of sentimental.
taught me
then.
that. But I'm going to agree with the doctor.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Little Richard! You
Little
think
Richard.
America and the world's gonna agree with that? I'm going fucking Chuck Berry all day long, man. So very interesting start to this, and I didn't expect it to be like I thought that would be sort of a easy one, and the harder ones come. Number 2, Elvis Presley versus Buddy Holly. Who are you gonna knock off the island? Or
I'm a giant Elvis Presley fan, especially the later years.
Yeah, I'm going to tilt it with her. Elvis, hands down.
that's
Yeah.
oh my God, the King, man. Versus Buddy Holly's great, but
Yeah.
the body of work is not because you're bringing about 2 albums, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you fucking wear out the grooves on those 2 records, man, you're gonna be hearing a lot of crickets. So there's not gonna be any music, man. They didn't have... All right, number 3. I think this
I
one
mean,
barely elicits a
If there was any
they do
question,
this to make it easy.
I would want to hear. But yes,
Yeah.
the Beatles.
The
The
only thing I
Beatles
know
versus
about the
the
Animals is that Chaz Chandler discovered Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Props
That's
to him,
Right?
but-
yes.
Yeah, but if you're on the desert island or in the safe room with the Animals collection, you're like,
No.
yeah, Chaz, sorry, man, but I'm gonna go with the Beatles. There. I'm
Beatles
gonna
will keep you
go out on a
happy
limb.
for.
That might
Ever.
be the easiest one.
That's
Yeah,
the
that is
easiest
the
one, man.
easiest one.
Sorry, animals.
I know.
Yeah. I'm very surprised that Chuck Berry has been eliminated. I think a lot of people at home right now, they're crumpling their brackets. They're they're not wiping their asses with it unless they're, like the No TP bands. Fucking, never mind, man. I didn't get a lot of sleep, man. All right, number 4, the Kinks versus the Who.
Who? I'm a giant.
Holy shit! Wow,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
not a good
That's
position
the easy
to
one
be
for
in.
me.
We got 1 for the Who, but man, oh my God.
2 for the Who. I played the Tommy Suite in the 8th grade, and I got to play drums and guitar, and it was freaking awesome.
Man.
That's impressive.
It was fun.
Keith Moon.
Ray,
Very formative.
That's very cool.
Ray, don't hate me, brother. But I do. I got to agree because you got all these great rock operas.
Oh my
Pete
God.
Townsend, a big rock opera guy, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Who gets out of that one, man.
And another amazing drummer. I mean, Keith Moon.
Keith
He's
Moon,
maybe
man.
my second.
Shit. I
He's
mean,
let's go out on a limb, man. Maybe Keith Moon's a better drummer than Phil Collins, man.
Oh yeah, that I
Not
would
that
say,
Bonzo,
yeah,
man. No,
exactly.
Phil Collins, like Keith Moon would like literally fucking eat the guy, man, and throw him out of the hotel room window into the pool, man. All right, that was pretty. We love the Kinks here on the show, man. But even I knew they were screwed in this matchup because their logo, what you got on the screen, it's those little weird 2 legs with the fucking stockings and the high heels. It's like that turns a lot of people off, frankly.
the British flag is probably a little
Right?
British flag
I mean,
turns
just the force of the Who is
Yeah.
pretty great.
Very briefly, I saw an old interview with Lou Reed on the Bill Boggs show from 1982, and he did not have many good things to say about British rock and roll. Not good at all. And we will get that clip to you. That'll be in the bonus section down below. Click the link. Next band, okay, tough. No, it's not tough,
It's
man.
not tough.
It sucks that we have to make this choice between the Rolling Stones and the
Not a hard
Faces.
choice.
Sorry, Faces. And while we'll get into this thing, there was a call before about deceptive band names, like the Pink Fairies out of Britain, man. They were a hard banging band, but it's like you get the Pink Fairies record and you're like, this is gonna be, like a Disney thing or something. They're hard banging, but Ronnie was saying. Pardon me, Eenor, that
Either way.
Literally.
the Small Faces were wrongly named because if you look at them, they were small guys, but their faces were normal size generally.
I thought they were kind of big, actually. They're on the
They're-
big side of normal.
Yeah, bigger
Their
face.
faces are their
'Cause,
people.
well, the whole head, because of the boofy hair, they
And
had
great big melons for
the
the.
rock and roll hairdo in that band was, the Ron Wood, the Rod
Yeah.
Stewart, they got the
Yeah, they were at that sort of Edwardian period, where they were being a dead. Like I mean, look, I like to dress my best, but I can't always. All right, the Faces.
Wait, did you vote? Are you?
Did I vote? Oh,
I mean,
yeah, the Stones. I mean,
you gotta go with the Stones.
I really enjoyed the Faces. I think,
I love the Faces.
early Rod Stewart with all those guys on guitar that ended up in the Stones.
Yeah,
cool.
Ron Wood. I mean, it's a great band, man. There's no question. You got
But
Ian
Jagger, really.
McClack, man. These guys went on to great stuff, man. But
Aren't they still playing? I mean, like,
I think a lot of
version
them.
of 'em?
Well, maybe Ronnie and Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart just celebrated his 80th birthday. Happy birthday, Rod.
good job, Rod.
Yeah, they're still alive. And a couple members have unfortunately passed away. But now, so we, Stones. That's the easy one. I think everyone, that's a meatball up the middle. Next one, no fun.
No.
This is where the game becomes not fun. Eric Clapton, and I do have a note that it's all of Eric Clapton's body of work, from Cream
then that's easy.
to fucking what was that super group he was in, man? Cream, but then the
Yardbirds?
that one, man, with
that's
Jimmy
good.
Yardbirds.
I'm going
You
Clapton.
get all that, man, but
Yeah.
now,
That's-
I mean, is this, I
That's
think
good.
Lou Reed, man, might take the pro-American side with Creedence Clearwater Revival, man. There's a lot of great music there, man. And at this point, I'm so sick of these fucking limeys. No, I'm just kidding, man. I love fucking... I was just in the UK. But, I mean, seriously, man, we've been basically for the last 4 picks... we're in England, man. It would be nice. I need American swamp
Let's
rock
see
and
what
roll.
we
I'm
get.
going Creedence, man. Sue me.
Oh,
Yeah.
And-
really? Okay.
Eenor.
I'm
All
a
right.
California guy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a guitar player,
Yep.
so,
John
Eric,
Fogerty.
There's Eric and all that. But when I think about songwriting and, like, impact, legacy of songs, Creedence has so many
Holds up,
good
man.
hits, you know, and
I'm a
I mean, Eric Slowhand, he's got the touch, and when I think about songs that I'm going to remember,
Yeah.
I think about J.J. Cale's songs when I think about Eric Clapton, because he's the one that wrote them.
Yeah, he's the one that stole them from JJ. He stole cocaine. He stole After Midnight. He'll say borrowed, and it's, a lot of people say, oh, he helped JJ. I call him John. JJ is a manufactured thing because it was to avoid confusion with John Cale of the Velvet Underground. So they said,
that's a good fact.
we can't call you John Cale, man. So
JJ.
Take it.
they're like JJ, and no one ever called him JJ. I mean, he's John. John. His legion of fans. Maybe he'll appear later. We're still in this early bracket, but this one, man. I mean,
Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix versus the Byrds.
The Byrds could have beaten a lot of people for me, but not here.
And this is the Byrds with a Y. Ronnie Wood was in a group called the Byrds with some of those Small Faces guys too.
I know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, this is right around the time when Small Faces was going into the studio to record their seminal record, Itchy Poo Park. I'm not bringing that fucking thing, man. And neither is that fucking No TP band, man. They'd be like, what, you don't have that if you got the fucking Toto Bidet, man. No Itchy Poo Park for you. Anyway, Jimi Hendrix versus the Byrds.
I mean, you know my answer.
Yeah,
right?
we know it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless the doctor's going to go rogue and
No, Jimi
go
Hendrix
8
all the
miles
way.
high on
No.
us. Hey, I love the Byrds. I love Jim McGuinn, another guy who
Totally.
had changed his name. And he changed his name to Roger because he converted to Hinduism or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so
Roger was his.
They're like, what was wrong with
conversion
Jim? Yeah, he was Jim. And then some guy said, now you be Roger now. It'll give you a new identity. So that's the thing where people are like, they're like, hey Jim. He's like, no, it's Roger. No, people still call him Jim.
name? Sure.
Hendrix gets out of that round easily. I believe we have a correction to make, and I believe that correction has been made on the big board. The next one is Grateful Dead versus Santana.
Oh,
So Janice was on there, but somehow these brackets can change up to the last minute. They're set in stone now. The Dead versus Santana.
I gotta go with the Dead.
I had the great honor of getting to tour with Phil Lesh.
And you worked out with Bobby Weir, too,
And I also got to work out. I did a whole workout session with it. And it wasn't because of music. It was connected from his meditation coach, who, Sanskrit scholar, was a friend of mine, brought me there. And I got to show him my Levitar, which is my belt buckle invention that holds a guitar up. And he was into it. And really nice people. I went to the Dead show, got to go backstage, meet all the folks. They're awesome. I mean,
Santana.
it's hard because I'm a guitar player, and I saw Santana in Bangor a couple years ago. It was freaking awesome, And so I'm gonna say Santana.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a big upset. Because look, man, you're not gonna see me selling fucking veggie burritos in the parking lot, at a Dead show, man. But the thing with the Dead is you have an enormous
Vast.
body of work.
It's vast.
You don't have hours. This is like the kind of thing that fucking Japanese soldier from World War II, when they found him in the 70s, he's like, oh, the war's still on. Like, he's still cranking his music. He didn't give a shit, man. I'm going with the Dead, man, because there's volume of material.
Yeah.
You never get sick of it. But that's a 2-1. And look, man, we love Carlos Santana on Rock and Roll Junkie. Come on, man. But these decisions were not meant to be easy.
Well, I'm not going to defend my choice, but I do want to bring up an aspect that came up already once before, and that is on the topic of, band names that don't really make sense. One of my formative moments with the Grateful Dead, who again, much respect, I was a kid, and they came on every New Year's on the local channel doing their, midnight show, and I was a little metalhead. I was into Ozzy and Van Halen and all that kind of crap, and Grateful Dead, and I see their thing. It's got a bunch of skeletons on it, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay up to midnight and see that. You know, that's gonna be awesome. So I'd stay up later than I had before. I think I was like 6, 7, something like that. And this band comes on, and the music is not metal. It's not rock. It's not
I love it.
anything even close to that. And I'm like, but they have skeletons on their friggin' logo. Like,
Exactly.
Grateful Dead. Like, I'm expecting some.
And then you see this,
Yeah.
you see this fat fucker, man, with a hairy guy noodling on bluegrass shit, man. The Grateful Dead, #1 by far, and we love the Dead on the show. We like it. We appreciate the Dead on the show.
Yeah.
#1 most misleading band name. They were selling fucking wolf tickets, man, with that name. It's like, man, there's a fucking skull with a lightning bolt through it. Then you hear it, and you're in the fucking minute 17 of Sugaree, man.
Yeah, I mean, what's
like-
up with that? Like, the Talking Heads. I'm like, well, are they going to talk? And yeah, David Byrne, you may find yourself in a shotgun shack.
That's
He's literally
interesting.
talking.
He does talk, sing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so let me just gulp down the rest of this. Okay.
So Janice is out of the running for anybody?
Yeah, we're back. Janice has been traded for Carlos Santana. These changes, I believe it's set in stone right now. And let's set this one as we're into basically part 2
Okay.
of round 1. The Doors versus the Mamas and the Papas.
I'm Mamas and the Papas.
Holy
Probably
shit,
the
man.
unpopular opinion, but I sure do love them.
Yo, man, here's me covering my mouth and running out of the room, man, like in shock.
This is like a heart.
And awe, man. Shock and awe, because it's like, wow, man. Whoa. Hey, I will say this, man. Of all the decadent motherfuckers in rock and roll, man, and there are a lot of them, guilty as charged, man. I'm good now. Fucking Papa John, man. No one beat him, man. Keith Richards was fucking afraid to party with that guy. And they had this is a very funny story. In addition to Mick Jagger deflowering John Phillips' daughter, Mackenzie, when she was at I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but I mean, it was kind of funny. He said, man, he had his eyes on Mackenzie when she was a very young girl, man. It was a different time. I don't know. Yeah. But he said, hey, John, man, can you run out to the store and get a pack of cigarettes? And they left him alone, Mick and Mackenzie, man. And then he comes back. He's like, yo, he's pounding on his door. He's like, yo, I got the cigarettes. And they're fucking laughing, man. He knows that they're going at it. And Mick Jagger, man, he's no angel either, man.
Truth.
Mick,
He's a
got
sir, though. I mean, that's...
he's a sir.
down
He's
from
been
an angel,
he's a
right?
knight. He's been knighted, man. But that was a bad. But man, Papa John, man, and then he and Mackenzie, John, the dad and the daughter, man.
Doing
She
drugs.
came out, man. She said, "I want to become the public face of consensual fucking father-daughter incest, man. I swear to God." It's on the cover of People magazine. We'll put a fucking link.
Because of Mick?
No,
No,
man.
her father.
They were going at it. The father and the daughter,
Oh,
man,
are you
had
sure
a.
about that?
Man, it's in the.
I thought you were saying Mick got with...
No, Mick
did.
got with
Very
Mick got
good.
with her at
but
first.
now he's saying
Papa
spaced
John-
out for
dad
the
and
next
the
part of the
daughter.
story.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a
just
lot to
fixating
take
on
in.
Well, Mick was there. Mick got there first, but gave and then I
Wow.
think Papa John, man, who's
That's
and
dark.
and Eenor is
Okay,
tall.
next.
Exactly.
Eenor is tall, but Papa John, man, that dude was like fucking 6'8", man, and he was FBI, man. He was in the FBI,
Really?
full-blooded Indian. No, he was half Indian, man. His mother was a Cherokee.
Wait,
and
were they part of that whole Topanga Canyon kind of
yeah,
war
man, big
with
time, man.
the CIA and Joni Mitchell and...
Well, yeah, but
I don't know anything
Papa
about that.
John, man, because for the mamas and
Neil
the he was
Young.
the richest rock star of the 60s, man. He put on Monterey Pop, man, where Jimi Hendrix, came to fame. And he was the guy, man. He lived like a king in a mansion, man, off of Sunset Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And his house, man, was like, just he had like Beatles money, but by himself, because he wrote all those songs, man.
Wow.
Cass, Mama Cass wasn't, she's like, hey, I added a line to the. He's like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Eat a fucking ham sandwich, man. No, but you know, he was like the rich, but man, he went fucking dark, man. He got really into drugs, man, so bad that at one point in the 70s, man, he had a fucking nurse, man. He just had a constant IV.
Oh, wow.
He was like a medical patient. He's had pharmaceutical grade Swiss morphine pumped into his system. He said Keith Richards, man, would always say, you know, man, you're like this fucking fancy guy, man, having to get your morphine from the pharmacy. He's like, I like the street skag, man. I like the and they said, all right, man, you know, let's fucking try each other's shit out, you know, trade them. And he said Papa John did a shot of Keith's shit, man. He didn't even feel it, man. It was like taking a baby aspirin. And Keith does his, and Keith's fucking blue in the face and puking all over his place. He's like, and he ends the chapter in his book. He's like, I think I won that fight. Did he really? Guy's fucking his daughter 5 years later, man. I mean, drug, you know, we don't endorse, man. We don't say you shouldn't do stuff, but that guy's a cautionary.
You can say that.
He's a
you can
cautionary.
say that unequivocally. That's not a good idea.
I will say this, man, and I'm talking Johnny Thunders. I think Papa John in music, in rock and roll history. Sorry, Papa, worst of the worst.
Right. Bye.
Spent millions of dollars on that. Anyway, so you're going.
I'm going.
Wow.
Mamas and the Papa. Yeah.
I gotta go to the Doors, man.
I mean, speaking of Papas, Jim Morrison's Papa.
Colonel.
That's an interesting story, but yeah, I'm going with the Doors.
Okay.
Jim Morrison was a Air Force brat, right? I always think of Jim Morrison as a kid being this kind of fat, pudgy, you know, with a belly poking out of his little T-shirt, you know, eating an ice cream cone.
Really?
That's what I
bullied or-
think of him, man. Talking, you know, seeing Indians on the side of the road that aren't there. Yeah, Papa John, when I met him, there's full FBI, he's full-blooded Indian. Correction, half-blooded. His father was also in the military,
Oh, wow.
a naval officer in Virginia.
Another Topanga Canyon kind of scenario, it sounds like.
Yeah, he's got this song, a great album of his is called John. It's called John, the Wolf King of L.A.
Oh.
And he's got this song, man, that like you almost got to hear this called Drum. And it's like came to my car, somebody stole my drum. It's kind of like the best fucking worst song. It's what you love and you fucking hate about the 60s, this song, man. Listen to that one. It's called Drum by Papa. And that's a great record, too, man. He had everyone play on that fucker.
So did Jim get the Lizard King from the Wolf King? Jim Morrison is the Lizard King,
I think they were
right?
selecting animals at that point.
Did
They
you
were,
select an animal?
yeah, like how we're cutting, you know, we're making decisions. They were like, I'm going to go wolf. You got lizard, you know.
Yeah.
Jim Morrison, he loved lizards, but hey, listen, man. I mean, unless you're picking the Mamas and the Papas, we get this one settled. And
Yeah,
I'm getting
I get
the old timing thing, man. You know, like we'll go to our break, all right? Just give us we're having fun, man, for once. We just been through COVID, man. Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to the South, man. Dixie. Leonard Skinner versus Little Feat, man. Whose catalog you going to want with you in that safe room, man? Wow.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go
Holy
Skinner.
shit, man. This is actually
Yeah,
tough.
I grew up on Skinner. My brother's a redneck.
Right? Little Feet's
Crank
a
the
little...
Skinner all
I
through
gotta
my
do it.
childhood.
Too
I'm doing it too,
Zydeco.
man. And Little Feat was a great band, but
Sure.
they also, too, were tragically cut short.
Yeah.
Lowell George tragically
guitar player.
passing. He was not a 27 Club. He died at the age of 34. He choked on a ham sandwich. No, I'm just kidding, man. I probably did, man.
You don't know. I don't
Among
know.
other things. He was-
Maybe
know,
you do know.
He,
Choking is a hazard of rock and roll.
yeah, a lot of people. I mean, we could do a whole show about that, man.
That could be a good bracket.
Yeah. All right. This one is going to upset a lot of people. Aerosmith versus Tom Petty.
Petty. No question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I gotta agree with.
You know, Aerosmith.
I will say though, Sweet Emotion
Sure.
and
That's a
Dream
pretty
On
great-
Yeah.
are seminal.
Yes.
Those are moments. in
Enjoy
rock.
listening to those two
But I don't
songs for
need-
fucking
I don't need a
11
whole
years,
catalog.
man.
But
of
you know,
Aerosmith.
yeah, it happened.
Are those songs going to get you through a nuclear winter?
Train kept a rolling too. I like that song, but No, as far as full impact, Tom Petty.
Petty.
Yeah.
And I do wish my friend Mikey was here, man, because he's got some not so nice things to say about Tom Petty, man. He thinks he's overrated. All right.
Those songs. I mean, he's got hit after hit.
I believe
after
he's a
hit.
craftsman, man. He's a
Yeah.
master. And Mike Campbell, man, is a riff-making king. Ben Montench has a beautiful touch on the piano. I could go on and on.
But I will say that one is hard for me because I can
It is a
appreciate
little hard.
a lot of what Aerosmith did, and definitely Eddie Van Halen used to rip on them.
Really?
Like, you know, you'd say really negative things about it. And I'd listen to Joe Perry's riffs and I'd be like, those are sick. I mean, he's in the pocket. He's got groove. And so I don't know what Eddie was on about really with that one, but, you know, that's a hard choice.
Yeah, they are not making these easy. And this one's, I don't know, man. God rest Jimmy Buffett. And, you know, he's eating that cheeseburger in paradise, man.
God
R.I.P.
bless.
Bro, but sorry, man. I'm taking the Allman
I'm
Brothers
going Allman
over.
Brothers for sure.
I mean, you are. Well, you're
Not even
not.
a thought.
You're not on a tropical island, though. That changes
Exactly.
things.
You're in a
man.
bunker.
It's not, you know,
I'll take all
doesn't
the
say
Allman
anything
Brother
about-
jams I can get.
margaritas, man. Like, you know, having a fucking IV infusion of margaritas, but it doesn't say where, you know, if you, that's included. All right. Switching, like, kind of into a different realm here. I think this is easy.
I'm going Ramones.
Ramones versus Sex
Pretty
Pistols.
easy for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to
Sorry.
put my glasses on for that one.
Ramones win.
Beat
Okay.
on the brat. Beat
Beat-
on the brat. Beat
With a
on the
baseball
brat, with
bat.
the baseball bat. I mean, that compared to God Save the Queen,
Oh, man. They were, you know, the Sex Pistols.
hands down.
I was telling you that very humorous story about Marky Ramone saying to Johnny Rotten, they were on a panel like this.
Right.
And he says, without the Ramones, man, you'd be working in a fucking chip shop, man. I like that
That's
because it's
good.
true. I believe it's
great.
true. I believe that the Sex Pistols, that was a great record, man, but I believe they were sort of
Great record.
one. Yeah, you got to think about this, man. The Ramones have many records
Sure.
that went, you know, deep. And we're even including Dee Dee's ill-fated rap career when he was Dee Dee King. A lot of people say that's the worst, not rap record, but worst record.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, shit, man. This is where the going gets tough. Lou Reed dash Velvet Underground
That's
with the
mine.
Velvet Underground versus the New York Dolls.
All in on the Lou Reed.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, if it weren't for the New York Dolls, I would not be sitting here. My life would be drastically different. But yeah, I'm going with Lou. I mean, Lou Reed's, you know,
Any dissent?
yeah, I'd say he's the real
He's
king,
married to
man.
one of my desert island artists. That
Oh, Lori.
Laurie Anderson.
Yeah.
She's in my top 3. Like, she's big influence. So
Right on.
I gotta say Lou Reed on that one for sure.
All right, so I'm getting my. We're getting sort of like we're slightly running out of time. We'll maybe speed this up a tiny bit, but this one, man, is really tough. Talking Heads versus The Clash. Wow.
Ouch.
I know, that's hard. I'm going to go
God.
Talking Heads just because I know more of their music.
Oh shit!
But I
man.
do
I'm
love
gonna
The Clash
get in
a
big
lot.
trouble for this. This is a no-win situation.
This is a
man.
rough one for me too. I
My
don't know.
God, that's.
I mean, The Clash saved me from a horror movie that I didn't want to watch that my best friend made me watch. I put The Clash on my earphones, and so I'd watch the horror movie, but I didn't listen to the sound.
Right
And it was
on.
that
like-
can help.
Then you're
What was the
good.
movie?
Workaround.
All right, I like
What
that.
was the movie called?
It didn't. It was something scary and gross.
It's not Megan, man. That crazy doll, man.
Probably not.
You know,
That's
with Megan,
recent.
it's
It
got
was
like
probably
the.
1980s, so
I was thinking
some-
Clockwork Orange, or that's not so scary.
No,
for
it
you.
was
That
more of like
scary
a
for me.
hokey horror movie
Ah.
with monsters. Oh, the swamp, the swamp creature.
Oh, yeah.
It was the swamp creature. I do remember actually. Yeah, it was the
So the Clash saved you from the.
Yeah, I was very impressionable with horror movies.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They freaked
Yeah, they
me out.
too, I
scared. They
didn't like
scared
them.
me a little bit. I was not a huge fan of that. Like, I mean, but all right. So sentimental. Sometimes that's what it takes
Right.
in a difficult decision, and you just got to pull the trigger.
But then the Talking Heads, my dad and I drove across country and we listened to the Remain in
Remain
Light
in
and
Light.
Naked over and over again. And those are such great records.
Oh,
Remain in
man.
Light is one of my...
I just
favorite
love that
records.
pocket, man. The Tina, and Chris get
Yeah.
into, man. It's almost like world beat, man.
Fela Kuti, yeah.
Fella, yeah, man. We could do a whole show on him.
And Adrian Belew.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
he's
I just, man,
pretty much one of my top guitar heroes. Like that guy, his career, his work.
Here's the thing,
Huge
man.
clap
If you
for
got
that.
like the Ramones picked already, I'm not saying that fucking Clash like the Ramones, but the Talking Heads gives you 7-minute grooves where you can be dancing in that safe room. You're bouncing off the mattress on the
You
ceiling.
live with that. It's like
Yeah.
a beautiful
Take
painting
it.
that you don't get tired
And
of
the
looking
Clash,
at.
you know, I'm like, I don't really want to hear about Margaret Thatcher when I'm survived a nuclear apocalypse. All right, this is a brutal one, man. I'm just going to get right to it. MC5 versus the Stooges. Don't know quite where to begin with this one.
I'm an Iggy Pop guy.
I think I got to go with Iggy, man.
I'm going to go with Iggy.
The MC5
That
are
one's
great.
probably my least knowing of the music, so
we're
I'm
gonna go with
I'm gonna
Iggy
go with
because
you
we
guys.
love it. If you go around the studio, you're gonna see shrines to Iggy and Lou. So I mean, that's what we stand. We love rock and roll. We love Keith Richards. We love
I mean,
it all.
the next one is
The
just...
next one is gonna really hurt a lot. Oh, I can do this.
I'm offended by the next one.
Yeah, it's offensive. These
Not
things were
me.
not meant to be easy. Led Zeppelin versus Black Sabbath.
Led Zeppelin, 100%.
I'm
That
going
one's
Zeppelin
that's
too.
my
I just have to,
easiest.
man, because Sabbath does not have the body of work. Again, it's limited, man, because
I can
Ozzy
concede to that.
Ozzy
not
went
the-
solo.
It's not the level of musician, like the discrete players of Led Zeppelin. I mean, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if maybe you don't have all the food down in your safe room, and you listen to Black
could live.
Sabbath, and you start
Yeah, no, I
craving,
wouldn't want
biting the
that.
head off a bat.
I could
Well, that's the
live
thing with
on Led
Sabbath.
Zeppelin.
All right.
Nobody's been scary since Sabbath. Like, I don't care
True.
what metal band you are not scary compared to Sabbath. Slayer, no, you're not. Sabbath is the scariest music since Penderecki, which is the guy that did the music for The Shining, which is kind of obscure reference, but I'm just going to say that the Sabbath impact on the fear factor of just like pure terrifying darkness, when it comes on, you're just like,
Interesting.
breath take away. But
Interesting.
obviously Led Zeppelin, the songwriting, the performance, the singular membership, each guy has his own huge territory
God.
that he occupies.
So good.
Yeah.
Now
So
here's
good.
a question: did Black Sabbath pave the way for Alice Cooper and shock rock and Kiss and scary shit? Hold that thought. We'll be right back after these quick words. The Rolling Stones famously sang, "Time is on my side." Sadly, time is not on our side. We're going to have to pick this up on the next Rock and Roll Junkie. Ciao for now.